Creating a journal inside of Canva can be super easy, whether you're using a set of pre-made templates or you're creating your own. Today, I'm going to show you how to create a journal that you can sell in your shop, whether you sell on Etsy or your own website or Shopify or even Amazon KDP, which is all the rage these days. So, I'll show you how to create a journal in, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes that you can have ready for sale today. And it is very easy with these pre-made templates that I created. I will put a link in the description box if you want to check them out. But this is the one that I will use today. I will be changing a few things. I won't just use it as they are. I will change a few things to create um a different journal with different colors and some elements with the help of Canva. And hopefully you can follow along and have a journal ready in, I don't know, 10 minutes probably. So you will need three things, right? You will need a Canva account, and you can use the free version. There's no need to have the pro version. Although if you have the pro version, it's a lot better because you can choose a lot more elements for free if that's what you want to do with your journal. You will need a color palette, and I decided to challenge myself and not use my brand colors for this tutorial. And I went on Pinterest and I put bright color palette, and this is one of the pictures that popped up. And then I uploaded that image on the Canva. What is this called? Canva palette generator, I think is what it is. I'll leave a link down below to what this is, and I uploaded the image in here. And what it does is it picks out the colors in this image. What was interesting is that these are not really the same hex numbers as on here, but that's fine. I'm not necessarily looking to copy these exact colors. It's more like an inspiration, right? So no matter what colors you're using, it should work the same way. So I'm ready with my hex colors. These are the colors that I will be using, my hex codes, I'm sorry, because I will need them to put them on Canva, depending on what I want to do. And step two would be to have your templates ready, or if you want to start from scratch, that would be great too. But in this case, I'll show you with pre-made templates that I'm going to edit. So I'm going to choose which ones I want to work with, and I'm looking to create a very simple journal. Very simple, just a few pages that have different layouts. So let me see. I'll need this one right here, which would be the basic, your basic journal page, the lined page. So I know I don't need this one. And what I'm doing is just deleting all of those pages that I don't need. So I don't need this one. I'm just going to delete it. I don't need this one or this one or this one. Then I'm going to select this one. So yeah, I don't need that one. Um, Let me see. I don't need any of these middle ones. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag the mouse to select them all at once and delete here at the top. And I don't want any of these. So again, delete. Um, I don't need any of these. Delete. And probably none of these either. Delete. Now let me see what I'm working with. I have a plain one. I have this one and this one. This could be cute. You know what? I don't need this one. I just want to keep it very simple. So yeah, these are perfect. I'll work with these, and I will need a blank page for a cover. So what I just did, I just clicked on this square. It says add page, and then I'm going to drag this one and put it in the front, because that will be my cover. Okay, so let's get started. And you can change the name of this file over here. And I'm going to put here, um, what am I going to call it? Trial journal, or actually demo, demo journal. That way. Okay. So I'm going to need a background. So I'm going to go here on elements. I'm going to make sure I have those two selected, or if you're in the free version, make sure to only select the free one. And let me put background here and see what pops up. Oh, this is pretty. It is so not me. So not me. This is more me. And oh, I can change the colors. Okay, okay, okay. This will do. Oh, that's pretty. I've never seen this one before. Okay. Probably have to be big, about like that. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is change the colors because I mean, the colors are beautiful and they're absolutely what I love, the colors that I love, but these are colors that this is the palette that I'm working with. So first I'm going to change this dark blue one, and I'm going to paste the code. So whatever was blue, it will now be orange. Now I need this yellow, and all I need to do is like click on it and it'll copy it for me. And then I'm going to paste the code here and see it is starting to change. There we go. Oh, wait. Let's do again the orange one because I needed to select. So now I'm changing this blue one to orange. Whatever was blue is now orange. Okay. Now I got this. Is it like bluish green? So whatever is pink now will be that bluish green. Okay. I have one more color, which will be this pink color. So I'm going to select the pink at the top. And there we go. It's like a different shade of pink. Okay. That's looking good. And I could go ahead and play around a little bit with the transparency if I didn't want it so dark, but that's fine. I'm going to keep it as is. And right now with this selected, I'm going to lock it because I'm going to add some text. So I'm going to click here on text, add heading, put it over here at the top. I'm going to select, let me see, um, block. Let me see what comes up. Okay. So I'm going to make sure I pull this all the way. There we go. Oh, I forgot to mention this is a US letter size, but you can do whatever letter you want. That's the size of the template itself. And on here, my journal, for lack of a better name. Let me pull it a little bit more. And then I'm going to pull from the sides to make this bigger. Okay. My journal. And I can't see the letters very well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going back to elements. I'm going to pick this. I'm going to add that. I'm going to make it white. I'm going to make it about the size of this. Oh wait, a little bit more. There we go. Then pull it up. Basically, I'm just trying to cover the letters about right there. Then I'm going to hit position backward, and it is behind. See, it's behind the font. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, because now I can't. Okay, I'm selecting the text, sending it backwards. I'm going to select this again, and I'm going to make it about like that. Let me see. 82. 82 looks good. And now position backwards. And I did that only because I want the letters to be a little bit more that you can see them a little bit more. And I'm moving this towards the center of the page. Okay, I think that's good enough. It could be better. So let's continue with the pages themselves. And let's see, I'm going to work with this one. Personally, I like the black lines, but you could change the black lines to any color that you want. Let's try out this gray. Yeah, that still looks really good. And something that I saw someone else do a while ago is they added an element behind these pages. So that's something that you can do. Where's the background that I just used? Let me see. See, that's what I don't like about Canva. Sometimes I'm looking for something and it's not there. So anyway, no biggie, no biggie. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select this background that I used there. I'm going to unlock it. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to pull it down so I can use it on here. And then this one again, I'm going to lock it again. I mean, you don't have to, but I like locking it just so it doesn't move. So now this background, I want to do something fun with it. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can crop it. So I only have some, let me see. And I'm trying, oh yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, click out. And now I only have this part of the image and a little bit of that yellow, but that's fine. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. About right there. And I'm going to play with the transparency. Way, way low. To about 23. And then position backward. And I have sent it behind the lines. And I don't like it. I don't like it. So I'm selecting the lines, and the lines, they're grouped. Do you see? It says ungroup here. They're grouped, and I do that because it's a lot easier to manage when they're grouped together. So what I'm going to do is send the lines backward just so I can select the image again. And what I'm going to do is make it a little bit smaller, and I'm going to put it, no, this one, I think it's going to look better here. Yep, 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 yep. And then I'm going to position it backward. Okay, and now the image is behind the lines, and that looks a little bit better. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to change the color of that. I'm going to do that yellow, and you can play with the transparency, but I want it about like that. And I want to add a small element also. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to duplicate that element and bring it here. I'm going to make it smaller. And I'm going to play around with it until, let me make this a little bit bigger, 125, just so I can see it better. I'm going to play around it a little bit. Let me see. Let's transparency. Let me see, 100% no. About like that. And I don't like that I can see the white background, but there's, let me see if there's something I can do with it. Let me select the color white. No, I don't think there's much I can do about that. Um, so let me see if bringing this one on top forward. Okay, okay, okay. And now I'm selecting this one again, playing with the transparency, a little bit darker. And there we go. And it's kind of hiding behind it. Let me go back to fit. Yep, 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 yep. It's looking a little bit better. And now I want to change the font on this. No, that's not the font. This is the font. to, that's the one that I used in the cover. I'm going to change this too to the same font. Okay, and I could play around a little bit with the colors. Let me see that blue one. I'm going to play around with the color of the font, and I'll make this one orangey. There we go. And then I'm going to this. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do with this. I actually wanted to add, I'm going to unlock. And this time I'm just going to copy that Command C to copy, or what is it, Control C if you're on a PC. Then Command V, and it paste. Then I'm going to position it backward, actually to back. That way it's all the way back. And I don't think I'm going to play around with the transparency. I think I like it like that. Oh, it could be, and you see that grid a little bit better. But honestly, I just like it like that. Yep, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it. But if you don't like it, just play around with the transparency to change it a little bit. For now, it stays like that because I really, really like it. So these boxes, the only thing I'm going to do is change the color. Let me try this pink. Yep, but I'm going to change the transparency a little bit lower. It's set to 50 right now. I think 27 looks good. So this one, 27, and this one, 27. There we go. That's it. And again, you could add any decorations, any elements, any clip art that you already have. Um, Even this one. I know I've used this one quite a bit. So if I put that there, I change the color to that blue. I position it to back. Let me, again, and I play around with the transparency. That could look, that could potentially look good. I don't like the way it looks. Oh, but see, if I put it to the, yeah, I kind of like that. I do. I kind of do. And you can see a little bit of a peak over here. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller and kind of just put it to the side. But I really like about that big. About that big on that side. Yep. And over here, I'm going to change the text to the other one that I was using. I'm going to leave it black. And here, I'm only changing the um, the purple. So when I click on it, I'm actually selecting that border. Did you see it has like a black border? So that black border, I'm going to make it on that blue color. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. That way I can select those purple boxes. I'm going to select them all at once. I'm going to click here, do blue, because it's the same color that I did the border, and I'm going to reposition the border, make it a little bit bigger. And it's only because the border is on top of that. You could go to position, send it to back, and then you can go ahead and select all of those. Or you can do what I just did. But I will put again to front. Send that border to front. Another option would be make that border the same shade of gray that we did the lines in the first page. I actually think I like that better. Yep. And if you were making like a prompt based journal, this is what you would add some text in here, and then the white space could be the space where your customer would answer that prompt. And what I like to do is, because I already have a piece of text right here, I like to copy and paste, or you could duplicate. It doesn't matter. And I like to extend it, and I would put here, this is where my question goes. and then the person who purchases can answer whatever prompt you do. And again, you can put a prompt on every line. Does that is that there we go. um okay, right here, and again right here. And let's see, let's go to the page manager and see how it's looking so far. Oh, I like it. I mean, I really do. I really do. I like it. I think we did a good job. So now it would be the time to decide. Do you want to sell it like this, or do you actually want to duplicate the pages for your customer? And what I like to do, I don't like duplicating the pages because it just depends on what people want. Maybe your customer wants like a 200-page journal, or they want a, I don't know, 50-page journal. So what I do is I write a note on the PDF that I provide to them and tell them to print whatever page they want. Let's say they just want to use this page right here, print it as many times as you want, right? Instead of you going ahead and duplicating this page 100 times or 500 times. Don't do that. The file is going to be huge, first of all. And maybe your customer just wants 10 pages, not 500, right? So one easy way to write notes here inside of Canva directly is, let's do this one. Let's go to that one. You see right here where it says add note. You can write a note to them there, or here page title. I also like to write something here. So let's put duplicate instructions. And then I'm going to click the notes, and on here I'm going to tell them, hello dear customer, you can print this page as many times as you need to suit your journal. And that way, when they click, they will see that if you are providing them with a template, or if you're providing them with a PDF, then you would put it in the directions within the PDF. It just depends what you're trying to do. But that's it. I'm very happy with this. So the next step would be to export as a PDF. Let me show you real quick what you could do also. I'm going to add a new page. I'm going to position it in the as the first page. And on here, this could be a page. This could be like your title, like your cover page right here, where you would write directions for your customer. And you could do something as simple as adding your logo. So let me show you. Like I would put my logo on here at the top, and then I would add some text. Where I would type some directions. That way, when they purchase your PDF and they download it, this is the first thing that they would see, and you would put some directions for them for printing and all of that. Or you can create a completely separate file as well. So, whatever you want. That way, when they're printing, they can pick and choose what it is that they need. I hope this tutorial was helpful in terms of how to create a journal that is ready for sale. The next step would just be downloading PDF print is the best option. Then you would download it. You can download all of the pages or one page at a time. In this case, I just downloaded all 8 pages, and that PDF, which is right here, that PDF is a PDF that the customer would download. They would get this, and this is what they would print, right? After you're done editing. It looks good. I love the colors. They're not my colors, but I like those colors. They look really good. um that's what your customer would see. Or you can also, where is it, download. You can also download one page at a time. Let's say you just want to um export page 2. You will click on page 2, done. Again, PDF print, download, and it will only download page 2 from your file. And it is right here. See, it only downloaded that page 2. So really your decision, whatever is easier for you and for your customer. Again, I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, just let me know. All of the links are in the description below. Bye bye. See you in the next one.